out at first. The problem is he lands awkwardly on that play. Boots is that's like, oh no. You might want to look, you might not, but there's definitely an ankle situation there. The team has now said they do think he would be okay. However, he left the game, as you see there. To the ninth we go. Dodgers now up 7-2. The champagne on the ice in the clubhouse. Padres down to their final out, and that is it. Michael Kopech gets Kyle Higashioka. Dodgers win 7-2. They clinch the division, their 11th division title in 12 years. And this is the first, obviously, postseason appearance for Shohei Ohtani, the first time his team has ever won the division. So there's a lot of newness for him, including what to do in the clubhouse when it comes to the goggles. He had to give up. He just didn't know how to use them properly. That's okay. He's got some experienced teammates like this guy.
Feels great. Every time we can say we did that, hold up that banner, it's amazing.
Just considering you dealt with injury this year, to come back, to be a part of this, what does that just mean to you personally?
Everything. I mean, it's just, being hurt sucks. And so I appreciate it. Being here a little bit more, a lot more. We're going to fight to the end, no matter what. Win, lose, or draw.
It never gets old, does it?
It never gets old. It's always cold, but anytime we're getting champagne on us, that means we did something good.
It's just so sticky.
I love it.
Maybe kind of stinky as well. All right, so big night for the Dodgers and the Yankees, because it's not just the divisions that have been clinched. The Yankees and the Dodgers have also locked up the first round byes, so home field advantage then in the divisional series. Oh, and for what it's worth, they have the two shortest odds to win the World Series.
What a scene here at Dodger Stadium. The fans enjoying the moment with all of us. The players are enjoying it inside the clubhouse. And why not, Jerry? I mean, we don't have the DJ out here, but still, this is quite the scene here at Dodger Stadium. The fans trying to soak it in as well.
Absolutely. The fans deserve this, okay? They deserve to celebrate with their team here at Dodger Stadium. They come out every time there's a home game and bring the energy. And this fan base, we were down 2-0.
Yeah.
This Dodger fan base ignited this Dodger offense.
All right, it's time for the Carl's Jr. moment of the game. Nomar, it is Will Smith. Will Smith showing that emotion that we talked about. You don't often see it from him. Also, the bat flip is epic. A two-run shot that tied the game.
I just got chills watching that because he gets a pitch that he can handle. He drives it right back over the center field wall, and he knows it. Epic bat flip from Will Smith. Do we see that too often? No, the emotion. We talked about it earlier. These guys were showing the emotion. They know what was at stake. Man, great swing, great win.
That was just the start of it. The Dodgers a 5-run 7th inning. They are the NL West champs. We just saw Will Smith's tying home run in this game. Let's hear from him right now. He's standing by with David Vassegh.
He changed the game tonight in the 7th inning with a big game-tying 2-run home run. Will Smith, what does it mean to you? You've come up with so many clutch hits in your young career. Where does this one rank?
Yeah, it's up there. It's always fun to do it on a night, we can clinch. So, I was able to tie the ball game up. It seemed like we were sniffing runs the whole game, but it's going to come with a big hit. So, yeah, I was up there when it happened, but yeah. Able to tack on a few more that inning. That was, that's what won us the ball game.
I feel like that is the greatest bat flip of your career.
Yeah, I was pumped.
Yeah, you were. Did you feel you had Musgrove on the ropes after Muncy's leadoff walk? Where did you see Musgrove at that point in time? Did you feel like you had him?
Not really. I was able to get in a hitter's count, so I get a 3-1. He was pitching really well tonight. He was keeping up off balance. His curveball was really sharp, so we just had to grind him out and eventually, get a blow in there to him. So it was, more of a team effort. My number just happened to be called then.
Ever since you got called up to the big leagues, you've been part of an NL West champion, except for one season, and you won 106 games that year. You won a World Series championship. Can you put into context what this one means to not only you, but to the group?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I like to do, is to win. That's why, I want to be here, is because, we have an opportunity to win a World Series every single year. And that's the goal each and every year, and that's what we're working for. So, this is step one. Obviously, we got Colorado's who want to finish strong, and then, go ahead and win the BS, CS, the World Series. So that's what we're trying to do.
Well, one more for you. You've had to handle a lot of pitchers this season. How have you been able to do it, and what can you say about not just 10, 13 guys, but upwards of 30 different pitchers that you've caught this year?
Yeah, we've called on a lot of guys to step up, throw big innings for us. So, obviously all the injuries and guys coming off the IL and all that, want to deal with, but we've been able to deal with it. So, credit to Mark, Danny, Connor McGinnis, keeping all these guys right, trying to keep them healthy, and just go out there and, they all have really good stuff. So use it and, wins ball games.
Love it, Will. It said a lot, your emotion on that game-tying home run. It was great to see, and we look forward to more of these. You're a little too dry, Smith. You got to get in there.
Oh, I'm so. We're good.
There he is, Will Smith, a big game-tying 2-run home run. We'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Steve. Remember when Shohei Ohtani and his dog Decoy, they had their own bobblehead night. Shohei went deep that night, and Decoy's joining in the celebration. And you see Shohei's wife as well down on the field. Such a cool moment. Shohei getting a chance for the first time in his career to experience what it's like to win a division title. Awesome stuff, and taking some pictures as well. Let's head back inside the clubhouse right now. Clayton Kershaw standing by with Kirsten.
Clayton, I know how badly you wanted to be out there to help this team get the win tonight, but still you put in a lot to help this team get to this position to win the division. How special is it being a part of a group like this and seeing the fight that everyone has shown throughout this one?
Yeah, I mean, look, you never know. I say it every year. You just never know when you're going to get to celebrate with a group of guys, regardless if you've been a huge contributor or, like myself, barely been a part of it. So I enjoy it no matter what. I know it's hard to do, and I know that it's just a special thing to do, and I know someday it's going to end. So I try to enjoy it no matter how much of an impact I've made on the team. And this is a great group of guys, and they showed a lot of fight this series. We could have been down and out after that first one, and for them to do what they did the last 2 games and win it here at home has been awesome. And so looking forward to the rest of the postseason.
This season, you guys have had to overcome a lot, especially with injuries, yourself included. How telling is it seeing this group come together to have not only the outcome, but performances that you all have been having all season long?
Yeah, I mean, you got to give a lot of credit to the guys that were in there for the whole year. Obviously it starts with Shohei and then on down, but we had a lot of guys step up and a lot of guys go down. So you got to give a lot of credit to the guys that were there from April to September. They really carried us and gave everybody time to get healthy and come back. And we don't have everybody we want, but I definitely think we have enough to do something special, and it's going to be fun to watch.
How impressed have you been with the way just like the group played this last month? All the kind of big games you guys had to play and the ability to kind of close here.
Yeah, I mean, I think this series was a good testament. We didn't get a lot of hits early. We kept grinding, kept battling, and then before you know it, it's 7-2, and that's a testament to Walker tonight. Walker pitched great. And then our bullpen has been great the last few weeks, so it's been fun to watch, and that's going to be our MO. We just gotta give our offense time on the pitching side, and we know they're going to score runs, and it's one of the best lineups I've ever been a part of, maybe ever been a part of. So 1 through 9, there's not an easy out, and they showed that this series, and I think they'll continue to show it.
What has stood out to you just watching Walker coming back from the second TJ and how he's had to maybe kind of reinvent himself a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I give a lot of credit to him. It wasn't an easy year for him. Tonight, for example, his first time pitching on normal rest, biggest game of the season. He wanted the ball. He went out there and he did his job. He did awesome. That's in there for Walker. I think as the moment rises, he wants the ball. He wants to be a part of it, and obviously he's going to be a big part of our October. And this was a great sign tonight for what he did.
Guys know that is awfully cold, that champagne and the beer as well. But Mookie Betts talked about it, Jerry. Getting hurt and being hurt, it sucks. And he missed about 2.5 months with a broken hand, came back, immediately started to play well, and you know that he's excited to be heading back to the postseason to get another shot.
I'll tell you what, at the time of Mookie Betts' injury, he could make a strong case that he was the MVP of the National League. He was having an epic season. He gets hurt, misses 2.5 months, and when he comes back, does not skip a beat. You got to remember with Mookie Betts, at the start of the season, he was going to be the everyday second baseman. Then we're going to ask him to be the everyday shortstop, okay? At the last minute, gets hurt. You know what? We're going to need to be the right fielder. Now you're going to hit second. Never complain. He said it's all about the team, and make no mistake about it. He heard a little bit of the rumblings the last couple nights. He has not swung the bat well. But you know what? You're not always going to do that. He's had an epic season. But boy, did he come up huge.
He did.
Tonight, huge, knocked 2 RBIs to come up clutch once again. Mookie Betts, one of the best players in the world. And sometimes he wears his emotion on his sleeve because he cares. He cares about the city. He cares about rings. Good to see him celebrate tonight with his teammates and be ready to focus on those 11 wins.
You know, they have a lot of superstars on this team. There's no doubt about that. We know that. We talk about them regularly, right? And they really, you know, it's really easy. Well, yeah, they set the tone when you look at them because they're all crunched up at the top of the lineup. No, they set the tone in so many other ways, showing that they're not selfish at all. As you mentioned with Mookie Betts, being willing to go do whatever it takes. That's a tone early on, even at spring training. Listen, there's bigger things at stake than me. It's not about me. It's about this team to go out there and win. And what it takes is to be unselfish and go out there and do whatever's asked of you, whether it's switch positions, whatever they want you to do, whether it's hit in a different part of the lineup, even when you're coming back, because the way it's looking different and the way it's helping others, it doesn't matter. That's what you do. And I think everybody else, and you recognize that, and you're seeing that from your superstars.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, man, you better conform, and you just fall right in and say, yep, I get it. I understand. Even when you get traded over here and you see that, it even resonates even more. So all the way through, up and down this lineup, each one of these guys, they're like, listen, it's all about it's not about me.
You know, another thing.
Shohei Ohtani's 50-50 home run ball goes up for auction. How much could it sell for? The ball that Shohei Ohtani hit to become the first player in Major League Baseball, MLB, history to achieve the remarkable feat of 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases in a single season is now up for auction, sparking immense interest and speculation among collectors and sports fans alike. The highly anticipated auction was announced on Wednesday by Golden, one of the premier marketplaces for sports memorabilia and collectibles. The company revealed that it had successfully secured the coveted ball, and the bidding process is set to commence on Friday, creating a buzz around one of the most valuable pieces of baseball history to ever hit the auction block. The historic moment took place last Thursday during a game between Ohtani's team and the Miami Marlins. As the two-way superstar stepped up to the plate, the atmosphere was already charged with anticipation, given Ohtani's remarkable season. With a powerful swing, he sent the ball soaring into the stands, marking his 50th home run of the season. This milestone was significant not only because it marked 50 home runs but also because it solidified Ohtani's position as the first player to achieve 50 home runs and 50 stolen bases within a single MLB season. Fans in the Lone Depot Park, where the game took place, were sent into a frenzy as several individuals in the outfield seats scrambled to retrieve the ball, fully aware of its historic value. In what was arguably one of the finest performances of Ohtani's career, the star player had an unforgettable game, going 6-for-6 at the plate, which included hitting 3 home runs, stealing 2 bases, and driving in 10 RBIs. The final score was a dominant 20-4 victory, with Ohtani at the center of the action. According to Golden, the fan who ultimately secured the ball was quickly escorted by the stadium's security team to ensure the item's safety and authenticity. The ball was authenticated shortly afterward, cementing its status as a prized piece of sports history. Although the identity of the fan remains anonymous, it was reported by Andy Slater of Fox Sports 640 that they were offered an initial sum of $300,000 for the ball, a generous offer that was promptly declined. Within just a week, the ball made its way to Golden, where it is now set to be sold to the highest bidder. Ohtani is a truly one-of-a-kind player, and his incredible 50-50 season may well go down as his most extraordinary achievement to date. We are incredibly honored to present this iconic item to collectors around the world. This is more than just a piece of sports memorabilia, it's a slice of baseball history that fans and historians alike will cherish for generations, said Ken Golden, the founder and CEO of Golden, in a statement. His comments reflect the widespread belief that Shohei Ohtani's 50-50 home run ball is not only a symbol of personal triumph but also a landmark in the storied history of baseball itself. So, the question arises, how much could Shohei Ohtani's 50-50 home run ball ultimately sell for? Bidding on the ball through Golden's website will officially open on September 29 at 12 p.m. Eastern Time, with a starting bid set at $500,000. However, for those who are eager to skip the bidding process, there is an option to purchase the ball outright for a staggering $4.5 million. The ball will remain available for immediate purchase up until October 9. But if the bidding reaches $3 million before that date, the option to buy it directly will be taken off the table, and the ball will remain in auction until the final bids are in. For those interested in participating in the extended auction, it is set to begin on October 16 at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, allowing collectors and investors one last chance to claim the historic item. While it's impossible to predict the final selling price of the ball, there is speculation that it could set a new record for the most expensive baseball ever sold at auction. The current record for the highest-priced baseball was set in 1999 when the ball from Mark McGwire's 70th home run during his legendary home run chase was sold for an astonishing $3.05 million. That ball was purchased by none other than Todd McFarlane, a renowned comic book creator and artist. More recently, another significant home run ball garnered attention in the collectibles market, Aaron Judge's 62nd home run ball from the 2022 season, which broke the American League single-season home run record. That ball fetched a sum of $1.5 million at auction, making it the second most valuable baseball ever sold. With Shohei Ohtani's unique talents and global appeal, as well as the significance of the 50-50 milestone, many believe that his home run ball could surpass previous records. If it does, it would not only set a new benchmark in the world of sports collectibles but also further solidify Ohtani's place as one of the greatest and most influential players in baseball history.